In A Sentimental Education, Frédéric Moreau, a sensitive, impressionable young man from the provinces, first glimpses Madame Marie Arnoux aboard a Seine riverboat in 1840. Her beauty, grace, and gentleness overwhelm him instantly, igniting a lifelong idealized obsession that will define his emotional and moral development. Frédéric moves to Paris to study law, though he is far more interested in art, society, and daydreams than disciplined work. He becomes acquainted with Monsieur Arnoux, Madame Arnoux' husband, a charming, unreliable art dealer and publisher whose financial instability becomes a recurring source of tension. Frédéric falls into the orbit of Parisian bohemia and bourgeois society, befriending characters like the passionate idealist Deslauriers, the cynical aristocrat d'Ambrus, and the free-spirited courtesan Rosinette La Maréchale. These relationships expose him to competing worldviews that both attract and paralyze him. Though Frédéric worships Madame Arnoux from afar, he struggles to act decisively. He wavers between romantic longing, moral hesitation, and social ambition. His attempts to secure wealth through inheritance, investments, or patronage inconsistent, reflecting his overall passivity. Arnoux' repeated financial crises create openings for Frédéric to draw closer to Madame Arnoux, offering help and protection. Yet Frédéric's idealism and indecision prevent the relationship from becoming fully realized. His love remains suspended between fantasy and timid half-confessions. Frédéric drifts into an affair with Rosinette, finding comfort and sensuality but no lasting fulfillment. His relationships with both women illustrate his divided nature. One represents pure, impossible idealism. The other, worldly pleasure and emotional immediacy. The Revolution of 1848 erupts, drawing Frédéric and his friends into the political turmoil of Paris. Yet even amid upheaval, Frédéric remains indecisive, sympathetic to Republican ideals, but unwilling to commit himself meaningfully. His political flirtations mirror his sentimental ones, passionate in imagination, weak in action. Frédéric's social ambitions sharpen when he becomes entangled with the d'Ambrus family, particularly the wealthy, calculating Madame d'Ambrus. Their affair reflects his desire for advancement rather than love, revealing the corruption of his youthful ideals. Eventually, Frédéric's vacillation destroys nearly every relationship he values. Rosinette suffers personal tragedy. Madame Arnoux retreats from him permanently. Deslauriers grows resentful, and Madame d'Ambrus turns against him when he refuses marriage after her husband's death. Years later, Frédéric and Deslauriers reunite and reflect on their youthful dreams, recognizing how ambition, desire, and indecision shaped their failures. They nostalgically recall a trivial teenage misadventure, sneaking into a brothel and running away in fear. As the closest they ever came to the best moment of their lives, the novel ends in disappointment and irony. Frédéric realizes that his life has been defined by missed opportunities, half-hearted desires, and the inability to transform dreams into action. His sentimental education is the gradual understanding of his own weakness. A profound elegiac commentary on lost youth and unrealized potential.
Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos.